Hey, what's going on, guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. This is a video that has been a long time in the making. In fact, about a year at this point, because a year ago I picked up this pack, Frameless pack from Waymark Gear. But we're here to talk about my custom Thru 38 liter pack from Waymark Gear and give you a full, honest review about it. Now, I picked up this pack several months ago and I've been using it throughout the summer, and I wanted to wait to film this video until I had a good amount of experience with it to be able to give a proper review of the pack and to be able to talk about the differences between my experience with this and my experience with my original Waymark 40 liter pack and the differences between the two. But I really think it's important when you get into the realm of a frameless backpack to be able to get it out on the trail, get a lot of miles under your belt, and just be able to experience the product. And so I feel like at this point I've had enough time with the pack to be able to give good, honest information about how I enjoy or maybe don't enjoy this pack. But the reality is this is one of the best investments in backpacking I've made. I purchased this early spring-ish, somewhere around there, and I've had it out all summer and the fall, and I could not be more happy with what this pack is, what it's allowed me to do with my backpacking system. This is also a custom pack that I had done. There are aspects to this that are very unique. I paid about $300 for this pack, and I got some additional accessories to go with it. I got like a shoulder strap pouch as well as a water bottle pouch to put on the shoulder strap. But let's really dive into the details and aspects of this pack. Now, if you're not familiar with Waymark Gear, they are making frameless packs out of the X-Pack material. So what I've got here is the VX21 on the bottom panel as well as on the side pockets. The 21 is going to give a more abrasion resistance. It's going to be heavier duty. It's going to be able to take more of the abuse. Did the gray VX21 on there, and then the back panel as well as the side panels and the body are out of the VX07. And then here on the front of the pack, I did the 4-way stretch Lycra material. I added some additional height to this right here to be able to just have more volume to the pack. And then something that was really on a whim and a last minute decision before I hit the submit button on my custom form was to add these Lycra side panels, these side pockets on the side panel that give me as a space to be able to put my first aid kit or snacks, as well as my water filtration stuff. So when I've got all of my gear shoved down into the inside of the pack here, then I've got these smaller stretchy pockets that allow me to basically put those items that I just discussed. I didn't really go with any side compression straps like I have here on my 40 liter. So there is some cordage here on the side that's pretty standard, but we had those removed because of this side pocket. This is a small enough pack that I'm going to basically load it up all the way every time I use it, and so I didn't feel like I needed to have compression straps on there. And with these side pockets here that were added, those would have been in the way anyway. So the cool thing about these side pockets are they're super deep and they're easy to get to. They have a good cut down lower against the back, and so reaching behind you to be able to reach into the pocket, get your water bottle, anything that is in there while the pack is on your body is really, really convenient. And so that's a huge selling point for me. If I can't reach my water bottle in my pack, I'm very likely to not purchase that pack, because I hate taking my pack on and off every single time I want to take a drink. So here on the bottom, a standard thing that is included is you've got this loop for trekking poles or an ice axe. Now, this is a roll top pack. He's using a Velcro closure on that. It's only about 6 inches long on the top. It's a really, really nice, good, easy closure. Just pull those sides tight, and then that roll top just goes down really nice. So now if we flip the pack around and take a look at the back panel, the back side, before I showed you the customized stuff that I have done on the inside. The sternum strap has the cool whistle buckle, which is rad. I used kind of a different system for the roll top that isn't necessarily standard on his packs anymore. I do have it on this pack as well, but what I'm talking about is you've got this single strap that comes up over the top, but then it goes into a Y and it clips right above the shoulder straps, and basically that is giving some kind of like load lifter type of system. It's not it's more like a load shifter in my opinion, because this pack is already sitting so close against your back. We'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second, but it was a way to just add a little bit more of the weight forward against the back and help with comfort. And it really has made that more comfortable in carrying for me, as opposed to having just a single strap that goes over the top to help secure the roll top. 2.5 inch wide shoulder straps on this pack, as opposed to on my 40 liter where I've got 3 inch wide shoulder straps. Now the reason that I went with the 2.5 inch is on this 40 liter, the 3 inch, they do get kind of close to my neck, and it's not uncomfortable, but it felt like a little bit more overkill for my body type and the weights that I am carrying. To then go with the 2.5 inch, it was just a better option for me. Something that I do really like about the shoulder straps is the shape of them, because it's nice and comfortable. It comes across the torso of your body in a really comfortable position. But he's also got like a daisy chain type of setup here with this webbing to be able to attach these accessory type of items on there, take them off and whatnot. So the buckles that are being used make that really easy. I did opt for just a nice, good, comfortable hip belt. And the hip belt was important to me because I like to be able to carry the weight on my hips. And if I've got about a 40 liter pack, chances are on occasion I'm going to be carrying upwards of 30 pounds. Now I've carried about 28 pounds in this, and that I feel like was about the limit, even with the hip belt. But the hip belt's very comfortable. It's a good closure system or strap system to be able to carry the weight and spread the load out on your body with this double strap here. Basically, you do have a daisy chain type of system here that allows you to attach the included or remove the included hip belt pocket. So if there's one aspect about this pack that has been slightly negative for me, is the fact that because there's no like trampoline type of mesh system here on the back, the pack literally is sitting right against your back, and with it being a waterproof material, it's not going to breathe. And so I sweat like crazy with this thing. And I haven't had issues of that sweat creating any problems on the inside of the pack, but I just noticed that I sweat way more with this pack than I have with my other framed packs. Not a huge issue. So here on the inside of the pack, I'm going to pull out this quilt that I've got in here to more or less take up the volume. But here on the inside of the pack, I use a piece of 1/8 inch foam wrapped in Tyvek to be able to basically create a back panel with a little bit of rigidity to it. And so something that I didn't necessarily like about my 40 liter is this would slide around, and when packing the pack, it made it difficult to keep it in place. And so what I had added to the pack, I don't know if you can see this, but I've got this piece of sil nylon that basically is a open bottom sleeve. So it's not like a hydration port or a hydration sleeve, but it is that same kind of idea down through the entire back panel of the pack. So when I slide my foam back panel into the pack, it keeps it from shifting sideways, left and right, and keeps it in place, and it makes it easier to pack the pack. So it didn't add virtually any weight to the pack, and it's just a good, cool addition that I asked for that has been really helpful in making the pack more efficient for me. So guys, that's basically it when it comes to this custom 38 liter pack. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but this is the medium large size. It is going to be 11 inches wide, it's 6 inches deep, and the height of it is a custom height to be able to match my torso length. And so jump on the website to be able to see the various torso lengths for the Thru series and the volume for those torso lengths for those different sizes. But there is one thing about this that I might have done differently if I was going to order another pack, another custom pack. Is I don't know that I actually would have done this 4-way Lycra mesh, because in the environments that I've had it in so far, which is just like in the forest, in pines, as well as in the desert, I've noticed that I'm already starting to get some holes here in the face of the mesh, and so who knows how long that's going to last. I've even had holes develop in this heavier duty non-stretchable mesh, but I have beat the crap out of this pack to see how well it would hold up before I ordered a custom one. Super happy with this, guys. I just cannot say enough good things about the quality that Waymark is putting out, attention to detail, and the ability to work with somebody that cares about the product that you're receiving. And the wait time is absolutely worth it, in my opinion. And I just have been so pleased with the performance of this. What I did not mention is the overall weight of this pack. It's about 22 ounces. Maybe 23 ounces, 22 ounces. That's less than 2 pounds, guys. Like, that is a really lightweight pack to be carrying. So if you want to save weight, you want something that's high quality and just a great product, check out Waymark. Fantastic. The X-Pack material is great, and I literally just cannot say enough good things about it. I've been so pleased with what this pack is, and so there you go. That's my custom Thru 38 from Waymark Gear. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. As always, have an awesome day.